Hello and welcome to Kedrick Farms. We are live with another live stream here. So we've made quite a few improvements, hopefully, to the stream since we got started last week on Friday. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to hear me just fine. And we do have a camera. It seems to be synced up this time. So if that continues to be a problem, let me know. And yeah, we've got some new software, we've got some new mods, we've got all kinds of new things. So we're going to be trying to do some harvest here on Marksville, Wisconsin. I wanted to check out this map. I did a map tour of this map when it was in beta, and it's had some updates, improvements, and what better way to check out a map than to get into some harvest. So we've got a number of new mods that I want to try out today. So, and I have been busy learning how to put logos on things. So you guys are going to see logos popping up on all my equipment from this point forward. So with that though, we've got to get into some harvest here. And so I figured rather than starting yet another Let's Play at the beginning of the season, that this would be fun, set up and do some custom harvesting. So we've got a few fields here we're going to try and knock out today. I figured we'd try some of these squirrely fields up here in this part of the map. And I've installed the, what do you call it? The Combine Experience mod. And so we're going to be giving that a try today too. So if I turn on my HUD here, we've got a bunch of new UI elements down here that are going to help us keep track of what's going on with this Combine. So let's go ahead and get this service truck out of the way. We were getting everything set up and ready to go here. And so I do have my steering wheel all set up today, so hopefully this is going to work out. It's got a little bit of a squeak to it, so we're going to hope that that doesn't become a problem either. And yeah, we've got also, I guess, just to show off the rest of our equipment that we're using. We do have a J&M grain cart here, and this really awesome Challenger from NEFG Mods. So I've got that set up with the row crop tires, so I'm excited to try this out. Less talking, more working, you millennial, pretty much. So let's get this combine going here and jump into the field. Now, we're going to try and do some stuff in cab today. I am going to leave the HUD on for a bit because I want to see how this Combine Experience mod is going to work out for us. And so we've got the header on. I need to turn on the harvester. I'm going to disable the straw swath because we're not going to be making corn bales today. And yes, you are correct. That is Marksville, Wisconsin. So we're going to get started here. I'm a little bit, my font is a little small on chat. With the steering wheel, I'm sitting a little bit further back. So I'm going to Alt-Tab for just a second here and see what I can do to make that a little bit more visible. There we go. And let's get started. So today is kind of an exciting day. We have a lot of... we have a header problem here. There we go. Why are we slowing down so much? Do I need to raise my header? Or am I just that slow because of... I'm only using 50% of my engine power. So why am I going 1 mile an hour? Has anybody used this Combine Experience mod before? I am a little bit surprised we're stuck going so slow. I know why we're going so slow. Did I forget to hook this up? We've got manual attach on, and every once in a while I forget to hook everything up. But is it Combine Experience? I tried this out earlier and did not have any problems. We're at 112% of engine capacity with this header on, huh? This doesn't seem right. This was working great earlier when I was testing this out. Well, this is unfortunate for sure. I'm curious if this works better with, is it the header or the combine, you guys think? Well, we're not going to harvest at 2 miles an hour, so let's jump back here real quick. And we're going to save this real quick and pop out and just turn that off real quick. What? Oops. Where is it at? Combine experience is gone. So, like I was saying, as we're loading back in here, this is kind of an exciting day because we are just a couple of subscribers away from 14,000 on the channel. So, been very excited to see how fast everything has been growing over the last few months. It's hard to believe that, about 6-7 months ago, we didn't even have 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So, this has definitely been a lot of fun. And now that we've got that working, let's just see. Oh yeah, we're good to go. We're going 7 miles an hour now. So we're going to just leave Combine Experience off for the time being, I guess. And we've got a new channel member. Jess, thank you for your subscription there. So that is something that's new as well. We have a join capability on the channel now. So if you do want to become a channel member, that is a possibility now, and we are working on setting up some new multiplayer servers for the community. And so we have 2 new multiplayer servers coming here soon. One that is going to be open and available to everybody in the community, and then we'll also have a members-only server. So I'm planning on doing some multiplayer series here soon, and looking forward to playing with the community. And then, yeah, the Combine Experience mod is supposed to add more realism, but I don't think we'd be combining at 1 mile an hour, so. And I just rehooked up my steering wheel, and the pedals are backwards. I remap my brake pedal to the clutch sometimes, and so every time I go to back up, I'm gonna be pausing here for a moment, I think. So get caught up on chat here a little bit. How was my Christmas? My Christmas was great. I took a couple weeks off from YouTube, spent some time with the family. My kids are growing up way too fast, so it's always good to kind of take a break and spend some time with the family. We're going to turn this HUD back on. We're at about 47% full here. We're doing pretty good. We've got 187 bushel an acre corn. Not the best corn here, but not too bad. We are playing with precision farming right now. Cody says, love your content, brother. Love how you active with the community. Yeah, I'm trying to be. It can be a little difficult sometimes to keep up with everybody, but we're trying to get more involved, do more things on Discord, and this live stream stuff is exciting. So I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more of this as we keep going here. We're going to try and remember to drink more water today, too. I lost my voice after Friday's live stream. 3 hours was just a bit much for me. So we're going to... Oh, I'm missing a row over here. See, this is what happens. I'm not used to doing the in-cab thing yet. We're going to have to practice at this a little bit. But we're trying to get this field opened up. I think I need to bring one of my trucks down here into this grassland and get set up for that here in a few moments. But we'll get this thing topped off first, and then see about getting the grain cart down here and leaving him down here so I can unload without having to drive all the way back up to the other end. Rebel Riley says that I do good tutorials. Thank you for that. I have a couple of tutorials coming out here soon. I'm actually going to do a tutorial on how to add logos to vehicles. That is coming up next here on the list, I think, because I just had to learn how to do that myself. And I figured that's something that a lot of people would get interest in. Looks like we got some down corn there. In fact, that's a really awesome texture. Just going to stop here for a moment and hop out and look at that. I haven't seen all the new textures on the Marksville map, but this is what withered corn looks like. This is a withered section because we're running seasons on this map right now, so that's a really awesome looking texture. This is kudos to MRG Mapping, who put this map together, and I know he used a lot of assets from different modders and stuff. That's really cool. But back to what I was saying before I lost my train of thought again was, you know, I think that a lot of people would like to be able to add logos and stuff to vehicles, so we're going to put a tutorial out on that pretty soon because it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Can I start a custom harvesting series? You know, that's a excuse me, that's a great idea. I have been talking to a couple of people about that. It'd be a lot of fun to do kind of a custom harvest series where we bounce around and maybe try out some different maps, and be a great way to, you know, have a lot of fun, try some different maps, try some different mods, and just have a good time. I love harvesting. It's my favorite part of the game, and so being able to focus on that for a series might be a lot of fun. It might be a good thing to do with live streams, actually. So, where am I going, actually? Hang on, we gotta look at this map. I'm going the wrong way. Why are we turning around? I don't even know. Alright, ooh, we're killing corn. We gotta get down here and unload this combine. I should have just followed the headland there, but I think I can take this road around these trees and come out in the same spot. There we go. See, this is quicker. Yeah, I think people would like tutorials on simple mod tweaks. I agree. I think there's a lot of small things that some of us, you know, that I've learned how to do with mods over the years that I take for granted, and I'm trying to, as I come across things like this, you know, like adding logos to vehicles and things like that, that it'd be really good to start doing tutorials on stuff like that. And so that's something that I really want to do here in this year, is focus on more tutorial content. So how do you get to the advanced settings in seasons? It is Alt-S actually by default, and then you go to this gear setting up here, and you can change a bunch of settings, including how long your season length is, how much your crops get damaged by different effects, how many weeds you get. Yeah, I know, not used to seeing the yellow equipment here. Me either. This is a little bit new for me. So this is the Challenger 600 series that NEFG Modding put out. It's on the in-game mod hub. I have never actually played on the Upper Mississippi Valley River map. I downloaded it, took a look at it, and there was a lot of people that were doing series on that when it first came out, and so I didn't get around to playing it, but it's something that I've always wanted to take a look at. And yes, I'm definitely going to be checking out the map I was playing on Friday. We're going to be getting back to that as I put together a more consistent live stream schedule. That'll likely be a map that I run in the evenings on specific days. So, Meatball, thank you for the subscription. Can even try to answer questions before Meatball. Yeah, Meatball's all over the Discord server. He does a great job helping people out on the community. this is a really cool field, I agree. Let me turn on the mini-map here for a second. Oh, we're in precision farming mode. Can't really see it that great there. Let me get around the corner here. I'll put cruise control on for a second. And if we look at this map, like, this field is just wonky in a cool way. Like, I really like this whole thing. I don't know how. I probably should have gone around the other end and taken this top headland off by the trees. In fact, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll cut this field in half right here on these straight rows, and we'll take this section out by the road and open this up so that I can get a truck or something back here, so we can see how it goes. I dare you to get courseplay to work on this field. Yeah, this is probably not a courseplay friendly field. We'll see. We'll think about it. Maybe not today, though. I'm not even sure if I have a current version of courseplay installed on this save game. And so this is the first time I've used this combine. This is the New Holland that Custom Modding did, and it looks really good. Got solid interiors. The monitors work. It's funny how excuse me, did we hit this tree? This branch is getting in our way. We're gonna have to go around it. Oh no. It's a really low-hanging tree. There we go. It's funny is a lot of mods don't put as much attention to detail in, and I really love when you get inside of the cab and the monitors are working and everything's just doing what it's supposed to do. Update unit convert. Yeah, that's the issue with buying fields with precision DLC is most likely the unit convert mod. If you update to the latest version that Thundar put out, it'll solve that problem. And then also, there's some issues with the additional field info mod that have caused problems with certain functionality in the game, kind of conflicting with precision farming as well. So I've disabled both of those. And then what geo am I using? So there is no Wisconsin geo on the mod hub, surprisingly. And so I am actually using the Lowry, Minnesota geo. And the reason I'm using that is if you actually look inside the geo, it's based on Rochester, Minnesota, which is in the kind of southern half of the state. And so it's in a pretty good spot for being, kind of close to where we're at in Wisconsin. And generally Minnesota, southern Minnesota and Wisconsin have very similar weather. So we're going to hop in here and get this tarp opened up so we can dump our corn. Got these really cool grain trucks here set up. I like these lizard, what do you call them, hook lift trailers, but they work and look just like a normal grain trailer once you put them on. So it's really cool mods. And I just love that I managed to get the logos on all these trucks today. So definitely digging this. And yes, this is the Marksville, Wisconsin map. The link is in the description. I left the window open in my basement office here. It's got a little bit of a breeze coming in, but it gets so hot with all the lights on that trying to find that balance. It has a built-in geo, so I wasn't sure if this map had a built-in geo. I didn't think it did. I'll have to ask MRG about that. I'm on several of his Discords, actually. So I think what we're going to do is actually head back down this tree line and kind of finish opening up this long stretch here and see how far it goes. Oh, Rochester's only an hour drive from you. Nice. Yeah, I used to live in southern Minnesota way back when, so we'd go up to Rochester occasionally. We were down more in the greater Albert Lee area there, right? Kind of where I-35 and I-90 come together. Oh, we did not get in the rows. I did not get a chance to try out the shop search mod yet. Although that should be awesome, because as I get more and more mods, It's just kind of a pain to find where the mod is. Not all modders tend to put their mods in the place that would make sense for me. And we're gonna turn this on. See if I can get a little bit of help on the long rows here. Give me a chance to glance over at chat here a little bit more often. Sparrow, I'm doing great. This is what, my second live stream now, so we're figuring things out as we go. But we're making improvements. I think hopefully the quality's getting a little better. And this is what happens every time I don't look outside the cab. We missed a row the whole way down. Yeah, Ted, I'm gonna like you're taking the screenshots. I have not had a chance to look at that. I'll have to take a peek after the stream. Oh, and we've missed this little bit over here too. Man, it's a good thing that this isn't quite our custom harvest series yet. We gotta work on our professionalism here a little bit if we're gonna be doing this full time. Where did I get my grain trucks? The trucks themselves are by 5.9 Modding, and the hook lift parts that are on the back that actually hold the grain are on the Giants Mod Hub. What is my PC setup? My PC setup is actually in the description of the video. If you click that Amazon affiliate link, it's going to take you to an Amazon store that has all of the PC components that I use for my setup listed there. And we should probably take these rows on head on. The whole point of coming down here and opening up this headland was so that we could do the longer reps. So let's see if we can take these on straight on. There we go. Always gotta love the farm sim invisible row that shows up over there sometimes. All synced up this time. Yeah, I think the video audio is in a lot better spot. And is the Combine Experience mod any good? Well, we had to disable it in the first like 30 seconds of the stream, so I think it's got a few glitches that still need to be worked out. And I'm gonna get started on this long row again, and then check one stream setting here real quick. We are on low latency. I just want to make sure the delay between chat and me and responding back to you guys seems a little bit slow for me today, so apologies if it takes me a couple of seconds to get back to you. And here we go. All right, so I'm digging these longer rows here. And we could probably get back to doing in cab. I apologize, I've got just this little tickle in the back of my throat that I'm trying to get rid of. And GPS is not liking me today. Get on the track. There we go. Apparently if my wheel is turned too tight, GPS does not want to turn on. When are you going to do another Flint Hills episode? Hopefully Flint Hills will be tomorrow's episode. I've got part of it recorded. I had some technical difficulties, and so I wasn't able to get that edited here. Goodness. My mic volume is a little bit too low. Whoa. See, this is what happens. We look to the mic volume to adjust it, and I drive off the road. There, let's try that. All right. Put the header down, and off we go. Why is my camera askew? There we go. I should probably unload after this round before we go back into the rest of the field. Have you changed kilometers per hour to miles per hour and liters and gallons? Yeah, so I have the unit convert mod installed, which is what is converting my liters and such into gallons and bushels and whatnot appropriately. And then the miles per hour is actually in the game settings. So you can change miles per hour and kilometers per hour. And so I'm hoping I can take off the rest of these rows before we get completely full. The tank is just about filled up here. So you want to see some more time lapse or let's play on the Millennial Farmer? I was hoping that map was going to come out. So we'll see. I know Mapper's Paradise, last time I talked to them, they were committed to still trying to get that map put out at some point here. So I don't think it's completely dead, but I don't know when it's going to come out. And let's stop here. Actually, I said I was going to unload before we kicked off the next section here. And the farmer that we're doing this harvest for has a couple of grain bins set up. So once we get a truck or two filled up here, we'll go dump that into the bins that he's got set up on the farm over here. I missed another part of the row. Yeah. Do I have the... Which mod are you looking to find? Is that Marjan? What is my favorite brand of trucks? Fortunately, I'm a Chevy guy. I always have been. Had family members and friends that work for GM. I live in the Metro Detroit area right now, so lots of brand disputes here between the major 3 automotive manufacturers, but typically been more of a GM guy myself. I had a nice Chevy Silverado, was the first truck I ever owned. So you always got to have kind of some brand loyalty for your first truck. New Holland gang now. Well, so this is a mod I've never gotten a chance to play with. So, yep, this is the New Holland by Custom Modding, the CR980. And then we've also got a Challenger tractor sitting over here from NEFG Modding. So we're going yellow today. Yeah, that's right, Permas. The updated link to Unit Convert is in the tutorial video that I did. Yeah, and that's a great reminder, Livin. We've got an awesome Discord server that we've been growing rather rapidly. We're over like 750 people on the Discord server now. We need to get onto our rows. And it's been a lot of fun seeing the server grow. A lot of good people there. We're about to start hosting some multiplayer servers, so lots of fun happening on the Discord server. Couldn't get any combines to go over 4 miles an hour with the combine experience mod. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm gonna look into that off stream. I was really looking forward to trying it, and the 10 feet I harvested before that worked great. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to try and get on the straight rows here, I think. Well, so this part of the field's doing awesome. We're getting 219 bushels an acre right now, so yield is pretty good. Yeah, Carl Farms has an awesome Chevy. That's actually the Silverado that I usually use in my Let's Play videos because it's very close to the one that I actually own. Hey Ryan, hey Jacob, Carson, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see if I can do this. We keep getting lost in the trees. We'll pull into the right rows at least. There we go. We're going to try and straighten out this section here. It drives me nuts when I'm hopping rows. Unfortunately, you can't get the unit convert mod on console. You don't have a truck, you're 12, but your first one's going to be your dad's Duramax. Yep, my first car was one of my dad's old cars, so I can definitely appreciate that. I bought it off of him when I was 16. It was a 1986 Thunderbird. Combine experience doesn't work with courseplay. Yeah, that's probably a problem. I haven't tried it with courseplay on either. Courseplay gets a little funny with a few mods. I've noticed that sprayer section control and precision farming also gets a little dicey sometimes because sprayer section control is trying to adjust the spray at the same time, and it's just been weird. Grab these last few rows here, and then I think we'll dump into this cart as long as we're down here. Do I have any idea how to build a farm on Stone Valley? Building a farm is not too hard in Farming Simulator. The landscaping tools, I think, were actually an awesome addition to the game. I don't think that people remember to give Giants enough credit for some of the additions that they brought out into the game. I mean, it's so easy to build a farm on a map now using the landscaping tools. There's some things that are just better and easier to be done inside of the Giants editor, but the landscaping mode and being able to raise and lower terrain is just an awesome feature. A 71 Chevy Nova. That's a cool car. Hey, it's MRG mapping. I have to say, it is a really cool map that I've got here. I don't have any idea what awesome, amazing map maker is cranking out this content. Now, everybody should go and both check out MRG mapping, both on Facebook and YouTube, but go subscribe to his channel. His live streams are super entertaining. I've been hanging out there for months trying to get up the courage to do this myself, but MRG is the man. I have been really enjoying the maps that he has put out. I have played on nearly all of them. Ironically, I have never played Elkader, Iowa, which was MRG's first map, if I'm not mistaken. And so, of all the maps I've played, that's the only one I haven't checked out yet. So one of these days, I'm going to have to check that out. Although you've mentioned, MRG, that you were going to do an update to Elkader at some point. So maybe I'll wait for the update. How do you use the landscaping tool? You know, that would be a good tutorial, like kind of a basic farm build tutorial. I'm going to have to try that out here at some point. Because I built a lot of farms. I built a lot of farms on stream, or not on stream, but in videos, like in time-lapse videos. But there's some basic techniques that you can use to, you know, kind of get going. And we should have taken another pass off this headland. I don't have enough room to turn around. We're going to do that real quick. Headland passes. Do them first when combining. Another great Minnesotan. Agreed. All the best people come from Minnesota. I might be slightly biased, having been born there myself. Yeah, Shake M, or Shaka M. Oh, we're going crazy. I can't even see. Yeah, I'm doing an early live stream today because I wanted to catch some of the folks in Europe and just kind of say hi. We're not going to be able to go too long today, but hopefully we'll make it for maybe another hour and a half here. I've got to run my oldest son up to swimming practice at some point today. And then Tayden, thank you for your kind words. It's funny is when I started doing YouTube, it was just kind of something I wanted to try to learn how to edit videos and, you know, play around a little bit. And then it started taking off, and everybody who's enjoying all of the content is really what keeps me going. And thank you for the sub there, Bryce. At some point, excuse me. Oh, at some point here, I need to get stream notifications up so that subscribers and such are going to pop up here on screen. There's a lot going on sometimes, and I don't remember to shout everybody out. Kids getting in the way of quality content. Yeah, I know. It's funny. My 4-year-old is so into wanting to play Farming Simulator and check things out that I have another computer set up right behind me. So when I'm down here editing videos and stuff, he comes down and plays Farming Simulator. And so he's been having a blast. It's actually why I haven't used the steering wheel much lately, is I had it set up on his computer because he just loves getting to use the steering wheel and do all the things himself. So at some point here, as he gets a little bit older, I'm going to have a built-in grain cart driver. So yeah, I thought we talked about, maybe we didn't talk about that, MRG. I was born in Albert Lea, actually. So I am a native Minnesotan. And my dad was in the Army, so I moved all over the place. But when I was a teenager, we moved back, and I spent, I don't know, 4 or 5 years working on a farm in southern Minnesota. I think somebody asked what steering wheel I have. I have the Logitech G29. The links to all of the equipment that I use for my computer and live streaming are in the description of the video. There's an Amazon affiliate link. So, yeah, I didn't actually live in Albert Lea, but that's where I was born, and that general area is where I grew up, between there and the Twin Cities. Is there a way to extend the radius for precision farming on consoles? Unfortunately, no. Adam just started watching my videos this month. Well, welcome to the community. What's the map called? This is Marksville, Wisconsin by MRG Mapping. I've missed. Is YouTube my full-time job? It is not. I wish it was. That's the dream, right? Everybody wants to be the full-time content creator. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it'd be. You know, there's opportunities to definitely make money doing this, but it's hard. It takes a lot of time. I spend, to make a 20-minute video, probably 3 hours every day. Oh, we are not paying attention. We just ran over the crops. Well, I was hoping to get back to the end row. I guess we need a grain cart. Excuse me. Let's see. Where did we leave that grain cart? Up here? Let's get this guy going. Have I seen the new map Glenwood? Absolutely, I've seen it. I did a map review of it, early access map review of Glenwood. Great looking map. I believe it's based in Virginia. And yeah, new map. I'm looking forward to MRG's live stream tonight. You're going to be kicking off your Make a Map in 2 weeks gig. That's going to be really exciting to follow along. Yeah, so make sure if you're around tonight, dial into MRG's stream. I think you said 5 o'clock Pacific time? Yeah, there it is. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Head on over and check out MRG. I will most likely be on that stream, hanging out. Catching up on chat here. And we've got this grain cart is empty. Let's get this section finished out, and then I think what we'll do is see if we can run up to drop this first grain truck off and dump it into the bins. We've got the new Westfield straight auger to try out today, I think. I've been finding random mods that I've never used before and adding them to these live streams because it's kind of hard to add a mod sometimes in the middle of a Let's Play series, because it just doesn't make sense to suddenly have magical new equipment. But live stream like this, you know, we can make up whatever backstory we want behind the scenes. Mod makes harvesting more realistic. Yeah, the Combine Experience mod, unfortunately, it's in the title of my video. Lasted all of like 30 seconds to a minute in the stream here. Unfortunately, we had some problems, and so I'm going to look into that a little bit more. Maybe reach out to the mod author and see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Oh boy, another MRG map review. You know I'm up for it. Yeah, I forgot to drink water during the last live stream, and I was so hoarse the next day that's part of why I missed a video there. It was just like, I can't even talk. I just completely destroyed my throat, so lessons learned. I always thought it was funny that all the streamers that I watch are like always chugging water, and I'm like, you know, come on, you're on a live stream, just, you know, put the bottle down. But I was wrong. You got to keep drinking water when you're doing this, or you're gonna just ruin your throat. Oh, look at this. We're doing a terrible job. This is terrible. All right, let's see if we can fix this. We're gonna go in cab. It'll be easier. Yeah, if we're gonna do a custom harvest series, I'm gonna have to work on my driving. If I hired some guys to harvest for me and they were leaving chunks of the field all over like this, I would fire them immediately. And then also, for those of you that have recently subscribed to the channel or become channel members, don't forget to join the Discord server. And if you are a new channel member that is supporting the channel financially, don't forget to DM me on Discord and get hooked up with your role on the Discord server so that you can access the members only sections, as well as the new multiplayer server that we're going to launch this week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out Lincoln Creek. I never managed to play on that map in FS 17, so that's going to be fun. Illinois Farmer, thanks for coming by. It's always good to see you. You've messed up your advanced graphics settings and your FPS went way down. Yep, so I've done that a few times, Ted. The setting that affects FPS the most in Farming Simulator is actually the anti-aliasing settings. So depending on what resolution you're running in, that's the setting to play with. The lower you can get that, the better. And so if you can, like I play in 4K, so I'm able to drop my anti-aliasing down to like 2x, or even turn it off completely and leverage like the NVIDIA graphics drivers to do that for me. It's way more proficient. So console mods are not easy. Yeah, I agree with that. 230 people watching and 112 likes. See, that's MRG's good at this. He's been doing this for a while. I don't even look at my stats. We are all over the place again. Oh my goodness. We are definitely not winning any driving awards today. This is why you don't text and drive, folks. I cannot watch the chat and where I'm going, apparently. MRG, please create this map in 2x for consoles. There's the text of the day for you there, MRG. I think, you know, this is one of those things that's been talked about, you know, and I'm not going to put him on the spot, but I know at some point MRG's expressed interest in doing console maps, but as somebody who started looking into modding myself, and I've been working on that, there's a lot that goes into getting things on console. So I have mad respect for the modders that do manage to get there, but it takes time. And so, you know, I would definitely be patient on that one. driving like a Wisconsin farmer. Well, yeah, maybe. We're full up here again. We've got the grain cart sitting over here, so let's put the auger into the tree. I mean, let's go empty this combine here. We're zoomed in a little bit far. Get this dumped out here, and then I think what we're going to do before we go and open up the rest of this field is we're going to go dump this grain cart, and then we're going to take this truck back up to the farm and put it in the bins here, because I want to see how these bins and this auger are working over on this other farm. I didn't get a chance to try them out yet. How much did I spend on my PC altogether with my YouTube equipment? Oh, without YouTube equipment. So that's hard to answer because I built my PC over a long period of time. It's like a kind of a Frankenstein's monster. It just evolves. It's been evolving with me as long as I've been playing video games. So, I think the case that my stuff is in is probably 10 years old. Generally, though, all of the components that I use for my computer are in the description of the video. There's an Amazon affiliate link, and I put links to exactly what's in my computer in the Amazon store there. And so you can actually just see what components I have and kind of go look up and see what they cost, and kind of put that together for yourself in your head if you want. And then we're going to finish dumping this out here. Excuse me. Oh, we got back in the tractor. Oh, I got a cough really bad here. We're gonna get this unloading, and then I'm gonna look the other way for a second. We had to shut the window. There was snow coming in. And I am super far behind on chat. Let's see where we're at with chat. Is this Westby? This is not Westby. This is Marksville, Wisconsin by MRG Mapping. You can text and chat on a game, just not in real life. Well, as is evidenced here, I can't seem to do it in-game either, so. Tucker asked if I use Courseplay. I do use Courseplay, not in this series today, but I do use Courseplay. Thanks for stopping by, MRG. It was awesome. And I'm looking forward to checking out your stream tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Your vid keeps loading, Kedrick. On my end, it says excellent stream quality. So if you keep getting the loading, the buffering, I would recommend trying maybe a lower resolution. You might have a bad connection to YouTube right now. So maybe drop it down to 720p or something. We've missed the first driveway. So this farm on our right is where we're going. I meant to turn into that driveway though. And so we're gonna hit this one instead. And the bins should be set up here in the back. I know this farmer said he should have enough capacity for these fields, but these bins look pretty small to me, so we're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna back on up to this auger. And no, I will not be doing this in cab because I'll just crash into the auger and then we'll spend the rest of the stream setting that auger back up. So we don't need to be doing that. And there we are. Now if I bring this up, I want to make sure I'm using the grain door. And we gotta hop out here and start this tractor up. I got this really cool two-wheel drive 7810. And no, I don't remember where I got it. So I will have to dig that one up and put it in the mod description. But this Westfield auger is from Diniz Modding. Released an edit to this on his page here recently. So that's been really useful because it's just a lot easier to use here. So. And let's catch up on chat here. 222. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. We got Daniel. Practical Plays says, congrats on 14K. Awesome. We were 20 subs away when we started the stream. So if we've passed that line, then great. It's super exciting to get to do that in a live stream. So I'm super geeked that we're making progress. Yes, this is Marksville. Use Courseplay 2, but you don't know how to set up a tractor to go to a combine. Yeah, so I'm going to start doing some more tutorial videos on Courseplay here probably this week. I've got an idea to do like an entire series on Courseplay and cover all the different modes finally, and try to do them in a little bit more, I guess, user-friendly manner. The tutorials I've done in the past can get it to be a little bit long, which is informative, but it's also hard to digest. And so what I would like to do is try to do a whole series of tutorial videos and keep them all in the 10 to 15 minute range, and just have like them be very targeted so that people can get the information they want without having to sludge through, you know, a 50-minute video. So we're gonna try and redo our Courseplay series. Excuse me. We have just got the tickle today in the throat. So I'm going to park this truck, I think, right here in this grass. We're going to get it turned around before we get full, though, because we're going to try and take out the rest of this top section of this field. And so I just want it to be all lined up and ready to go, and we'll be able to get over here with the grain cart pretty easy. And we're just gonna run over here real fast. And then, oh, we actually filled this grain truck up too. I was not expecting to have so much grain. Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and run this truck up to the bins and get all set up here so we're ready to go to get all this corn out of the back part of this field. Oh, I looked at chat and we ran into the grain cart. Am I harvesting my own fields today? No, so this is a kind of custom harvesting setup that we're going to try out. I think what I want to do is run a custom harvest series here soon, maybe do it all in live streams, and use it as an opportunity to kind of jump around and try some different maps out, and, you know, grow kind of like a custom harvesting business. So this is kind of a prototype of that. I'm going to see how well this stream does today, but hopefully it does well, and if people like what they see, we may keep trying to do this kind of a thing and just try out some different maps, maybe some different equipment. So, do I farm in real life? So, not recently. So, I'm older than I look, maybe. I shaved today so you guys couldn't see all the gray hair. And I used to farm, over 20 years ago now, I farmed in southern Minnesota. And so I do have real life farming experience. We had about 850 acre farm that I worked on, and we did row crop, corn and soybeans. I also worked on a hog farm and a local dairy farm in the summer. Oh, not what we wanted to do. We need the grain door option. So I wish I could get back into farming. That's the dream, right? To retire and buy a small hobby farm, 100 acres, 200 acres, get some older equipment and just do it for fun. What is the auger that I use on the Westby, Wisconsin map? I think that was the Farm King auger that's floating around. Crash counter +1. Yeah, I need a crash counter in my streams. I think I definitely have the market cornered on crashes compared to most people that I watch. Everybody jokes about how bad at driving they are, but you guys should see how much editing I have to do to cut out all the crashes in my Let's Play series. So I think what we're going to do here is finish unloading the auger wagon here, the grain cart, and then leave this truck up here. Oh, I didn't get close enough. I didn't park that tractor very well, so I can't get super close to this grain cart like I want. There we go. This auger should come out just a little bit farther on this grain cart. I wonder if there's a way to... oh, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. And then, what is this? Extend... Did I just switch vehicles? I just switched vehicles without even getting out. How do you do that? Who knows? I lost my train of thought there on everybody. I apologize. This is why doing things live is a little bit different. Like, in a video, I just cut that little section out where I'm talking to myself. So, let's see here. You farm in real life with your dad and your uncle. Soybeans, corn, and cows. Yep, that is a lot of what was around in southern Minnesota where I was at when I was farming. Thanks for all the great content. Love it. One question. Looking for a bin model that takes only one grain and dried maize. So there is a website called Simply Safe Mods that has a lot of the bins that have the script by, is it GTX, that did the script for only storing one type of grain in a bin. And I think they support dry maize, and if they don't, and that site has like 4 or 5 different kinds of bins that all have that script added to it, so it only holds one type of grain at a time. And if they don't support the dry maize by default, it's like you just have to add that one word into the settings file for that bin. It's really easy to do. And that's something that if you run into problems trying to figure that out, you can join the Discord server, and that's something that I can help you out with a screenshot or something. It's really easy. We're going to start GPS off here and drive a little bit straighter, hopefully, and then catch up on chat again, because I am getting behind, it looks like. And I am trying to, I'm trying to keep up here, so... And so, yeah, no, I'm coughing a little bit. I have seasonal allergies, and all the snow melted, and for whatever reason, whenever the weather changes, my allergies go haywire. And then, you know, it froze again today. We've got snow, and then I start talking a lot, and it just aggravates my throat, and I don't drink enough water. So I do apologize. We're going to try and get over that, because nobody wants me coughing all over them during a live stream, so... Aiden, you farm with your dad, corn, soybeans, and soon-to-be wheat. So where are you at that you're doing corn, soybeans, and wheat? I mean, I guess in parts of Iowa you would do all 3 of those, maybe? I didn't see a lot of wheat when we were in Minnesota. We're stuck in a tree. I think we're going to open this whole section up here and take this down to where we have that truck parked. Kyler, oh, Livin's got you on the PC specs. Loving the live stream. Thank you, Cohen. Nathaniel, you have a Bordeaux cedar on your farm in real life. Then you're most likely up in Canada. They're really common up in that area, or, you know, one of the northern states in the U.S. Is the New Holland Combine on the Mod Hub? I don't think this one made it to the Mod Hub, but it is a combine that's released by Custom Modding. And so if you go to their Facebook page, they have a link in almost all of their posts to a Google Doc that has all of their mods listed in it. And so this New Holland Combine is in there. And then the header that I'm using is on the Mod Hub. This is this Drago header that came out not too long ago. It's pretty cool. Greetings from the Netherlands. Well, thank you, Martijn. I've been to the Amsterdam airport more times than I can count, but I've never managed to get out of the airport. My wife's from Eastern Europe, and so she's always telling me that we need to go spend some time in Amsterdam. Do I have crop destruction on for the corn stalks to be flattened? That's a great question. This is a new save, and I didn't even check that. Crop destruction is on, yes. Now, I don't know if this has the custom textures on this one that make them flatten out when you're driving over the stubble here, but I know the Flint Hills custom map has that on. It was really cool. I was doing some corn videos, getting ready for the next harvest video here that hasn't launched yet. I was recording some of that late last night, and all of the stubble was getting knocked down as I drove over it. So that's a really cool addition. Do you have the wide axle on the New Holland? I think I have the wider setup on this one. I actually don't recall what settings I chose, and I am not going to get back out of this section. We're going to try and cut through. I've got 99%. I'm going to try and cut through in this little section that's all knocked down. We didn't make it. Oh, goodness. So what happens when you're live streaming and harvesting? Let's see here. Where am I going to get a grain cart into here? We're going to try and do something like this, I guess. Where did I leave the grain cart? All right. We're way behind. Used to farm hay with your dad in Indiana. That's cool. Water bottle's not open. These trees on the back line, I keep getting the camera stuck in them. 2,300 acres of corn and soybeans. That's a lot of ground to cover. Greetings from Norway. My family's originally from Norway on my dad's side. Never managed to make it to Norway. One of those places I want to visit at some point. See if I can find the, I don't know, 5 times removed generation farm. Just go visit and see a new country. I've been to a lot of countries in the world, but never Norway. What is my farm setup in real life? I farmed a little bit over 20 years ago. We used older John Deere equipment. So we had a 9500 John Deere combine, 4850 front wheel assist John Deere tractor that we used for planting, 4630 with front wheel assist, and then a 4240, which was the tractor I drove the most. Use that to do a lot of spraying. Michigan grows a lot of corn, soybeans, wheat, potatoes, and sugar beets. Yeah, I'm in the Metro Detroit area is actually where I'm located right now. So right on the edge where I get to kind of see some of the farmland and stuff that's out and about. If you have Flint Hills, it will transfer to all maps. Oh, the corn textures? Yeah, I have not had a chance to look at that yet, and we just knocked down some corn. We're going to ignore that. Freddie, you just got to go walk the dog. Well, thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you make it back, but we'll be going for another hour here. 10 hectares of land. Nice. A farm in Oregon. You grow grass seed, green beans, sweet corn, cauliflower, black. So vegetables is something that's interesting to me. I've not done any vegetable farm. I mean, I've had a garden, but I haven't done any large-scale vegetable farming. I've always been fascinated by that equipment. It's so different than doing row crop style equipment. Any advice for getting into farming? I am probably not the right person to ask for that, as I am desperately would love to get into farming again myself. We got Hunter Miller here asking for a shout out. Sure, hey bud, welcome to the stream. Xeno Industries is a pig farmer, no crops. So I worked for about a year on a hog farm. He also grew, the standard corn, soybean, row crop stuff, but he also did potatoes. But he paid somebody to come in and do all the harvesting for the potatoes for him. Didn't have all the equipment, but a good chunk of his ground was growing potatoes. So good chunk of parts of Minnesota, the soil's really set up well for potatoes, kind of like Michigan. Mr. J-Rock, my day is going great. It's a holiday day here, so I've got the day off and enjoying a few hours of live stream before I run the kiddos around to all of their activities later today. $2,300 acres in Kentucky. What kind of crops do you grow in Kentucky? And you guys must have some hillier terrain there then? I've not looked at the agriculture setup in Kentucky. I've been there once, but wasn't really paying attention to these kinds of things back then. Am I ever planning to do a Dutch setup? I don't know about Dutch farming. I have no experience with Dutch farming. But yeah, in case you guys don't know, we've got several of my moderators are actually into various forms of content creation and such. And so Julian, is it Faber or Faber? See, this is something I should know, but Julian here in our one of our moderators is running a YouTube channel here, and so he's been a huge help to me. And so if you're looking for another up-and-coming YouTuber to check out, go check out his channel. You can't get Seasons maps to work on your PC. Really, Seasons compatible maps are, they're not really that different from normal maps. Oh, I am knocking down corn stubble over here. I don't know why it isn't happening on the other field. Interesting. Well, I think MRG is not in the stream anymore, or I would point that out to him. Is it bad that you forgot today was a holiday? Honestly, I kind of did too. That's why the notification didn't come out until a couple hours ago that I was going to live stream, because I thought I had to work today. And we have another channel member. Kandra just joined. Thank you for your membership. We have a members only section on the Discord, so make sure you DM me with your account information, and we'll get you set up on the Discord server if you want to join in and be a part of that. We've got a number of people from Denmark in the stream here. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do a daytime stream, is I didn't realize how many people from Europe were subscribers. So I should have just started harvesting again right where I was at. I don't even know where I'm going right now. What are we doing? We're reading chat and not paying attention to what we're doing. I was coming back out here to pick up where I was with the grain cart. Oh my goodness. This is what happens. All right, we're going to come over here and we're just going to cut into this section over here and start harvesting this part up by the road again, I think. So we'll start right in here. We'll get this part cleaned up and we'll start working on it. Wisconsin does potatoes as well. I was not aware of that. Luke lives in Michigan. Yeah, I'm in the Metro Detroit area myself, so been all over the state, but southeastern Michigan for me. There's actually quite a few subscribers that are from Michigan, and we've talked on the Discord server quite a bit. One of these days, once the COVID stuff starts to improve, we'll have to see about doing a community get-together for the local people. Yeah, I think you're probably right that it's the tractor and the grain cart that's knocking over the stubble, not the combine. The Europeans love Americans. That has not been my experience as an American who has lived overseas, but it varies country to country, I'll say. I actually lived in Germany for 6 years when I was younger, so I've had a little bit of experience being overseas. My wife is from Eastern Europe. She's from Belarus, actually, so spent a lot of time over there over the years. Gotten to do a lot of vacations and visit different parts of the different countries in Europe. We spent a few weeks in France not too long ago, too. A few years ago now, I guess. Hi from Serbia. I have not been to Serbia. That is one of the countries that I have never intersected with. I've been to a lot of countries over there, but there's a lot of European countries. I mean, they're kind of like states in the U.S. I haven't been to all the states in the U.S. yet, but most of them. Working my way through different parts of Europe over the years. It'd be a nice life goal to check off all the states in the U.S. and all the countries in Europe. Americans love Europeans. Maybe. Some of them, maybe. I do love visiting Europe. You guys have some awesome history over there. We have earthquakes. Yeah, there's been some crazy earthquakes and stuff going on over there. Croatia. I've got a coworker who has family in that area that's been dealing with a lot of earthquakes lately. It's been absolutely devastating for people. It's really unfortunate, and you don't hear a lot about that on the news over here. The U.S. has had its own drama it's been dealing with lately, so it's always interesting to me, though, as somebody with a lot of family internationally, to see what things make it over here, like what things in the news are important to different people. But what can you do with the service truck? So it is a mobile repair spot, but it also carries fuel, so it's a really cool little truck. So you can use it to refill all your combines and different equipment on the field. Ours is actually out of fuel right now. I didn't put any fuel into it before bringing it out to this field. I should have definitely done that. Does this map support Maze Plus? I'm not sure. I don't think it's built into it in any way, but my experience with MRG's maps is that if it doesn't have enough slots to do it by default, I think you can just add the limit break mod by Thundar to do that. Dairy farming in England. Yeah, my sister-in-law is actually, I think she's in London right now. She was in Edinburgh before that, and we've been talking about going out and visiting her once this COVID stuff runs out, and I'd love to get out and see some UK-based farms, see how things are different over there. Now, I can't remember if this truck is full or not, so I'm going to go ahead and try and top it off. It looks like it's full. And Ted Lambert, thank you for joining the team. I've got to maybe come up with a better name for community members, but somebody on the Discord server the other day called everybody Kadurkers, and so it kind of stuck. So It's kind of a silly name, but we're going to go with it for now. But welcome to the community. Don't forget to reach out to me on Discord, and I'll get you set up on the Discord server with the member status. If you don't mind me asking, how old am I? I'm old. Old enough to have farmed more than 20 years ago as a adult. One of my kids is about to turn 16 and start driving on his own, so that's exciting. Terrifying. Exciting. Kind of the same, I guess. What do I think about Claas combines and equipment? So I think they look really slick. I have never had an opportunity to get inside of a piece of Claas equipment. There's a lot of it in the Midwest, though. I was driving out to Minnesota to visit family about 2 years ago, and I think it was through a lot of Wisconsin. Like, all I saw was a ton of Claas equipment everywhere. Geezer. Mr. Clock, you are one to talk. And actually, let me alt tab here for a minute. I didn't see that Mr. Clock was in the chat. Let me see if I can. Oh, I stopped the combine. Let me see if I can promote you to moderator here real quick, buddy, while I'm seeing you. Mr. Clock has been a longtime supporter of the channel and helped me get a lot of things kicked off here when we were first getting going. So there we go. Hey Shannon, how's it going? Did I play Farming Simulator 2009? No, Farming Simulator 2017 is when I started. When it launched, actually. I've since bought 2015 and maybe played that for, I don't know, 20, 30 hours just to check that out. But I started with 17. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Clock. It's good to see you. I know you're busy doing real-life things. Catching me on your lunch break, most likely. Square combines. Can't throw a field rock without hitting a Jaguar. Yeah. Almost empty here. Yeah, we're going to have both of these trucks full again here soon. Oh, we're pushing the wrong key. That's why I keep getting messed up here. I thought I was raising the header. I'm turning the combine on and off. It's that clock guy again. We run Mahindra and John Deere in case. So what kind of equipment does Mahindra make besides like utility equipment? I'm familiar with them for, you know, honestly, things like forklifts and stuff in my area. But what kind of farm equipment do they make? Farm and fleet? Nice. Stream end when you finish combining corn. So stream is going to end around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 40 minutes, give or take. Because I need to take my son to his swimming practice. So we are on a limited window today. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen Ziegler dealerships for sure. Yeah, JR, you need to text me after the stream and remind me that you and I need to talk about me coming through your neck of the woods here in a couple of weeks. I owe you a beer or two. What map is this, Mark? This is the Marksville, Wisconsin map by MRG Mapping. Yeah, I love... oh, excuse me. I love seeing how many young farmers there are out there. You know, it's interesting to me just looking at my, you know, my own kids and, you know, growing up in the suburbia life versus, you know, I spent my teenage years working on a farm, and working on a farm really helps add a level of maturity, I think, to people. You really appreciate a hard day's work a lot more when you grow up helping your family out on the farm. All right, we're gonna get this GPS thing going again, so I stopped driving like a complete lunatic. Recovering alcoholic Pepsi will work. No worries. Like the dashboard once I get it. Oh, I cannot wait to get the sim dashboard set up on tablet here. I just got to get the tablet. That's the trick. I've got an old tablet. I think it might work. We're going to try that out here soon. I've got the Stream Deck, which works great for GPS, but when I'm streaming, I'm actually using the Stream Deck for streaming stuff, so still working on it. In the UK, farms are not as nice as American farms. Yeah, it's interesting. I've never gotten a chance to see, you know, how the farms look in the UK. I'm really curious to get out there and just kind of see the differences. You know, I know in the US we're focused on much larger scale farming, I think, in general. But that's just, we have so much more land available to us. So now, before I go and get myself trapped back here by these trees, I think we're going to pull over here and grab that grain cart and come unload. We got another 350 bushels in here already. Yeah, I think I'm going to open this up by the trees and then finish off this snaky section down here. Asking around and looking for real-life experience, but haven't had any luck. Yeah, it can be hard finding a gig on a farm sometimes. It depends on where you're at, but farmers tend to be pretty cautious with their equipment and stuff. You know, they don't want just anybody taking off. I mean, these tractors and combines, I mean, the new combines are bringing $1 million a pop, so. Let's get in cab here. Maybe slow down a little bit. Oh my goodness, 30 miles an hour in the field. We would have wrecked something most likely. So my mod list changes quite frequently, and so it's kind of hard to keep it updated. But the combine is from Custom Modding and is on their Facebook page. The tractor here is NEFG Modding, and it is actually on the in-game mod hub. We're not drinking enough water, folks. Gotta work on it. I'm gonna move my camera over here. I spend so much time looking at chat that I feel like I'm looking away from you guys all the time. So let's wait for this guy to empty. Let's finish looking at chat here. Hey, Farm Boy, how you doing? Farm Life, you did 3,000 small squares this year. Nice. How long am I going to be here? I'm going to be here for about another 30-40 minutes, most likely, Cohen. Nice map and combine. Yeah, this is Marksville by MRG Mapping. Love this map. This is the first I've gotten to actually play on it. I did a map tour, but that was the pre-release version. He's made a lot of improvements since then, so super excited. And I think we're going to set up a GPS line for going straight on these rows. There we go. Go, Gadget. Combine, come on. Slowing down up this hill a little bit. Can we take a moment to acknowledge how friendly and welcoming the community is? Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, everybody in this community has just been amazing. I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous when I started the Discord server. Just seeing how things go in some of the other communities, and we've made a huge effort to keep things civil, you know, kind of ignore some of the toxicity you see, not just in the farm sim community, but the world in general. This is a great place to kick back, relax, find some nice people to hang out with, and, you know, get some help, you know, when you have a problem with a mod or just have some open questions. So definitely kudos to everybody in the community, and a special shout out to all of my moderators who help me keep a handle on things day to day. You know, and they're just doing that out of the kindness of their hearts. So I'm definitely lucky to have so many great moderators helping me out. And so back to talking about mods, though, I do intend to get my mod list more formalized here one of these days. So I'm going to work on it. I keep saying that, but it's going to be a priority here soon. So I do appreciate all the questions there. Is it Marjan? We have two 80-10 cases with 35-foot soybeans and a 12-row corn head. Yeah, we ran, I want to say 30-foot bean heads when I was farming a ways back. I am running a New Holland CR Series Combine. This is the New Holland by Custom Mod. Country Kid, not really looking for a new moderator at the moment. So just generally, because this is a question I get quite a bit, so I'm just going to toss it out there. But generally, if I'm looking for new staff members, it's going to come from just people who have been active in the community and have kind of shown that you know, they've got what it takes to step up into a bigger role. So it's probably something where I'm going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, I noticed you've been really active on the Discord server or in the live streams, and, you know, I'm looking for some more people to help out. So it's just the kind of thing that happens organically as I need to grow. Now, my question for myself here is, I'm at 89%. Am I going to make it up to the top of this hill so I can dump into the grain truck there? I'd really like to make it. Do I play multiplayer at all? Well, actually, I have. I actually used to play a lot of the Farm Sim Network, FSN, and I haven't played in a while, but we're standing up 2 new multiplayer servers for the community here in the next week or so here. This week, hopefully. By the end of this coming weekend, I plan to have a community server set up that anybody that's on the Discord server will be able to find the server info and play. We'll have a nice 16-slot open server. And then I'm also setting up a members-only server to play with people who all have donated to the channel. So if you want to become a member of the channel, there is a join button there next to the typical subscribe button. But I will be playing on both of those multiplayer servers. So my goal is to do multiplayer live streams probably once a month. And at some point, I've committed to actually trying out this whole console thing. And so we might do some one-off sessions where I record or live stream with some console players in the community. Surprisingly, there's a lot of subscribers who play on consoles, so I thought that would be kind of fun. Speaking of Discord, it's one of the better ones I'm on, hands down. Well, thank you, Jason. You know, I have to agree, I'm on probably close to 100 Discord servers across all my different interests, and I have definitely been very impressed with our server. So, you know, and again, that's thanks to the community and everybody everybody here that, joins in and participates with that. We're, pushing into the 700, 750 people on the Discord server now. So hopefully we're going to get Discord partner status here in the next few weeks. That will be awesome. That comes with a little bit of perks. It'll benefit everybody on the server. I think we'll get better audio quality for all the people that like to do, live streams and stuff on the Discord server. So, yeah, stay tuned for some of that stuff. Did I ever work on a farm, Mr. Terrible? Yes, I did. It was about 20 years ago now. Ran 850 acres of corn and soybeans with a farmer who's now retired. All of his kids had moved on. He was an older gentleman, and so it was just me and him running 850 acres. It was a lot of fun. Learned a lot about life working on the farm. And then I've also worked on a dairy farm for a summer, and I worked on a hog farm for about a year. So got kind of a variety of equipment. And Logan's asking about the steering wheel. Looks like Livin got that. But yeah, I'm using the G29. This is the one that works with the Xbox, but there's a different model that works with the PlayStation as well. And this works great for both farm sim and racing games. I use it with ATS. It's got the force feedback. So it works really good. So that truck is by 5.9s. Yeah, so that is the 5.9s truck. You can definitely find it. I think I got it off Yes Mods. And then the grain, what do you call it? The grain section on the back of that truck is actually the Lizard tank from the in-game mod hub. It's a hook lift trailer. So there's a bunch of different options for those 5.9s trucks. And wow, we passed 200 likes on the stream. Thank you guys. That's really cool. We've gotten 4 new members during this stream too, so it's just awesome to see that you guys are loving the stream so much and having fun here. So that's what it's all about for me. I'm having a blast doing this for you guys. So hopefully this is something that's gonna keep growing and we can turn this into something. And I'd love to get to a point where I could live stream multiple times a week. So yeah, maybe coming soon. We'll see. Yeah, I thought it was the other way. I thought the 920 was the PlayStation one and the 29 was the Xbox, but I could be wrong. Go check my Amazon link. It has the exact one that I bought linked there, so that will keep me from saying the wrong thing for sure. Now we got this little skinny row here. We're gonna chase back up to the top. Hopefully that means I can actually get back up there. We're at 84% capacity. I'd love to make it back to that truck and not have to jump out. We're going to have to go dump these trucks in the bin here soon, though, because I think we've got just about everything filled up again. I'd really like to get done with this field, too, this stream. That would be a lot of fun. And then Brian asked, how often do I stream now? Well, this is my second stream. So I haven't really set a schedule. I've been mostly doing, recorded content and videos. I try to post a video every day. From a live stream perspective, I'd love to get into doing, 2 to 3 live streams a week, I think would be something I could do. I've got to balance, kids and the wife and those kinds of things. So I'm trying to kind of figure out what would work well. I think I want to try to get into being able to do at least 1 live stream during the day so we can catch the European audience, as well as, some of the more evening time slots to be more accessible to people out on the West Coast. So we streamed last Friday night, so, a few days ago. That went really well. That was a later night stream. And then this is my first daytime stream, so we are full here. I'm going to back this up so I can get the grain cart in here. So I guess I haven't answered your question though. Like, I think that my intent will be to stream at a minimum weekly for now, and the goal will be to get to 3 times a week. And we have a new channel member, Adam. Thank you for joining the Kedurk family here. We've got to come up with a name for the community. Kedurker was kind of a joke that was on the Discord a few weeks back, and it was the only thing that could come to mind when I was setting that all up a couple days ago. So we'll keep working on that. But welcome nonetheless. And don't forget to reach out to me on Discord. Join the Discord server. We've got a members-only section in there. And we're going to be starting off a members-only multiplayer server here in the coming days. And wow, this thing stops slow when you have so much grain in it. Very realistic. What is... I've missed something because somebody's saying Westby, Wisconsin. This is not Westby, Wisconsin. This is the Marksville, Wisconsin map. So we have a mod link for the mods used. So the map is in the description. I don't think I've got all of the mods in the description, but I'll try to do that moving forward. Try and get more of my mods in the description. I'm just always behind, it feels like. And I've got so many mods on my computer, I never remember where I got them all. But the big mods, the tractors from NEFG, it's on the Mod Hub. Combine is on custom modding on their Facebook page. The headers from Mod Hub. The trucks are from 5.9. The grain boxes on the trucks are from the Mod Hub. So a lot of my mods actually come from the in-game Mod Hub. So. And let's see here. Did we cover... We've got all of this section. So we just got this triangle back here. We're going to try and finish this field before the stream ends. I've got 20 minutes or so. So let's head over here. Although all my trucks are just about full. I think we're going to try and fill everything up and then go empty. So we'll see how far we can get here. And I'm going to see if my GPS track is still set up from when we came down the line here. Please be the same track. Excellent. All right, let's try and catch up on chat here. Zach, that cat truck had a dump truck option. Yeah, that cat truck I have has several different truck bed options. I'm using a hook lift grain tank that came from the Mod Hub, but it also has its own grain tank. It has a kind of like a dump truck bed. It has a silage bed to it. So Soda Creams wondering which truck and dump trailer. Yeah, so that's the one by 5.9's modding. I got it off the Yes Mods. Going in for Ortho, just wish me a good stream. Have a good one, Derry. Good luck with that. I know you're super excited. Daniel Plays is still here. Sauk City. Nice. Question. So you got loads of mods and want to buy animal pens on FS19, but you can't get into animal pens because I can buy them. So lots of mods and I don't want to restart. I'm not sure. Why would you? I'm not sure why you'd need to restart. Have a good one, Mr. Clock. Thank you for stopping by. It's close to the Dells. Man, I remember when I was a kid, I'll be a little bit sad for a moment. The summer before my grandfather passed away, he had cancer, and he knew he was going to be passing, and so we did this, like, extravagant summer, and we went and did all kinds of cool stuff. And we spent, like, a week at the Wisconsin Dells. We rented a house and went to the Dells. We went on a canoeing trip down the river and did all this fun stuff. So every time somebody talks about the Dells, like, you know, it just hits me where the feels are at, because I had, you know, probably one of my best summers ever with my grandfather, and I always associate the Wisconsin Dells with that. So good times. Have a good one, PDH. Thank you for stopping by. We're trying to stay hydrated here, folks. It's almost 2 hours into the stream. I'm feeling it in the throat, so I do apologize if I get a little bit froggy here. And we've got a little bit over 200 viewers in the stream here right now. That is impressive. I did not expect to necessarily get so many people in the middle of the day. Always good times. Why not hire a worker and go dump the trucks? That's a great idea, but now we're almost full. I should have probably done that. I think everything else is full right now, so I'm just going to finish this last round here. I'm just going to stop the combine, because I don't want to pay, not that I mind that much, but I don't want to pay for a worker that's just going to be stopped here. We're just going to stop this combine. I'm not going to make it to the end anyway. And every truck we have is currently full, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go grab this grain cart and run it up to the front of the farm here. It wasn't quite full, but full enough. We're actually going to grab the grain truck and just go empty these. Have you got the pickup header mod yet? I have not. What is the pickup header mod? Oh, is that the one where you can raise and lower the header independent now? That would be really cool to play with. I have not had a chance to check that out yet. All right. Whoa, slow down. Do not need to be crashing into stuff. Oh, this thing's got some cool air brake noises. That's awesome. Now, this driveway, I blew past this driveway before. There's some grass kind of growing over it. Oh, I can pick up the straw swaths with it. I saw that. I haven't played with that at all. That would be cool, though, because I hate having to bale stuff the old-fashioned way, I guess. We did not think this through. Am I going to be able to do this? Yeah, we can do this. There's enough space. Hey, country kid. I am doing great. Back it up, truck. Let's go. Here's my problem with using a steering wheel. My chair has wheels on it, and I keep rolling back when I try to step on these brakes. Alright. Get this guy dumping. While he's dumping, let's actually just jump back here and grab our other truck. Where did I leave our other truck? Right here. So my friend wants to join my game. We are trying everything. He can't join because he mods that he don't have. Yeah, so your mod folders have to match when you play multiplayer. You have to have all the right mods for the server and have the same versions. He doesn't have to get rid of the other mods that he has, but he has to have all the exact same mods that you're using when you host the game. It fills up the combine quick. I can imagine it would. But if you got like Courseplay doing it and you had a grain cart course running to unload that with, you know, like a loading wagon or something, that would probably work out pretty good for that. Oh, nice. He actually dumped the whole thing out. Well, we can just pull him right back up out of the way. We'll drive him up. We'll let the grain cart unload into this guy while we dump this other truck. Dude. I'm liking the steering wheel. I'm getting used to it. I gotta stop. I'm leaning forward to use the keyboard keys to go forward. I gotta get back to using the pedals. I think I'm just gonna pull him right out here onto the field. I'm gonna need to be closer with this grain cart. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. So let us get this guy unloading, and then I'll go dump this other cart. When you have 1,025 mods, yeah, I've got thousands of mods. I had to start separating them on my computer so that I didn't have so many mods in every save game because my load times were just atrocious. Actually did a tutorial on that not too long ago on how to kind of organize your mod folders. Let's zoom out here a little bit, see if I can back this up without crashing into it. There we go. Does this map have dynamic mud? I don't believe so. Yeah, these fields are oddly shaped. Well, not oddly. They follow kind of the contour of the land. This is very common for Wisconsin. You get these sections where you've got grass in between the crops. Helps cut down on crop erosion. And we've got another truck full. Wow, we've got so much corn going into here. I'll be curious to see how much corn we took off of this field when we're done. And we do not want to go that way. We want to follow this driveway, not drive through the field. Yeah, and just another shout out here for my moderators. I appreciate you guys helping keeping things organized there while I'm crashing into stuff over here. And Julian, when is your next live stream? Because you've been live streaming as well lately. When you get okay. Yeah, so the case combine that I have on the Clark Farms map is, I think actually it turns out, I've had a few people let me know about this, it's a mod that was leaked, and that's why I'm having so many problems with it, is that it wasn't a finished mod, and so I'm using something I found on a public site, but it turns out it was something that got leaked from one of the modders, and so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably going to reach out to him. I think it was CNH's combine originally, so I might reach out to him and just kind of see what his thoughts are on that. But I know somebody else is making a new improved version of that same mod, and so hopefully that's going to come out soon, and that would probably be what I would want to switch over to using at some point. So we will see how that goes. How did I change it from leaders? There's a mod called Unit Convert Lite that I'm using. I did a tutorial on it on my channel, so if you search for Unit Convert Lite, you will find a video that will have a link in the description for the mod. We're going to finish emptying this grain cart real quick, and I'm going to go dump the combine and start that worker off so we can get this field finished before the end of the stream. And then we'll finish dumping these trucks while the worker finishes that up for us. So can you get the trucks, please? The trucks are from 59 Modding, so feel free to search for those. I downloaded them from Yes Mods, I believe. And Farm Sim Guy, hey, what's up? If you guys have not subscribed to the Farm Sim Guy, I highly recommend it. He's an awesome guy. In fact, I've been watching his live streams lately, trying to glean some good information on how to pull this all off. He's got some amazing tutorials on how to use that Sim dashboard stuff. And he's also got an amazing Discord server. And so while I know I've been plugging my Discord server a lot today, Farm Sim Guy's Discord server is super awesome as well. And he's got a section on there where a lot of us new and upcoming YouTubers have been kind of trading, tips and tricks and helping each other out, doing thumbnails and advice on different things. And so, I was thinking about doing something like that, but Farm Sim Guy beat me to it. And I got to say, that's something that, props to him for putting together such a great community. And I love hanging out on his server. I probably spend the second most time I spend on a Discord server is his, right behind my own. So definitely recommend heading over there and checking it out. Plus, he's just a stand-up guy. All right, okay. So where am I at? We're in the Challenger. We're gonna drive this back over to where our trucks are parked, and we're gonna remember to take a sip of water. Now, did I fill this truck up already? Or, yes, we did. He's full. So I'm going to just park this here. We're going to run this truck up. We got 2 trucks left to dump here now. And I'm going to try to drive and catch up on chat again here. I can't even talk today. I have joined. So you can join Thundar's Discord to get UC Lite, definitely. But Thundar gave me permission to post the link to the Unit Convert Lite mod both in my YouTube video for the tutorial that I did on Unit Convert, as well as in my Discord channel. So if you join the Kedrick Farms Discord channel that's in the description of this video, there's a mod links channel on Discord that has links to a whole bunch of mods, but Unit Convert Lite is there as well. So yeah, the next thing that I want to do to, kind of step up the YouTube thing is I want to get into doing some multiplayer stuff at some point. So I keep mentioning it to people like FSG. One of these days, he and I are going to figure out how to do something collaboratively, I think. But we'll see. It's always fun juggling the schedules with overseas friends. Thank you, FSG. Like, the whole streaming thing is new to me, so trying to figure out, like, is my audio coming through? Is my video coming through? I'm trying to read chat. I'm trying to watch the metrics on the video. So the new JS mapping map, that would be an awesome one to tackle. I have to say, I wouldn't be playing Flint Hills right now if I hadn't seen Farm Sim Guy's series on that. When he did the map review, I was just like, wow, that's a cool looking map. I need to get in on this. What map am I on right now? This is Marksville, Wisconsin. This is MRG's latest map. He just released this on Friday. And so he's been playing on it. He streams on this map. He's done some Let's Plays. So, head over to MRG Mapping's YouTube channel and check that out. I did kind of an early access look at this a few weeks ago, but he's made so many improvements to it that you've just got to download the latest version and play it for yourself. These are just such high quality maps, and he keeps every map he puts out, it gets a little bit better. And this is the 6th map that he's released in a year, and so MRG is just a machine. He keeps cranking out these maps. I don't know how he does it, but he's a great guy, friend of the community. And so I am looking forward to participating in MRG's live stream later tonight. I'll be hanging out in chat and talking with him. I think he's got one going at 5 Pacific time tonight. So if you want to check out more of what MRG has going on, definitely recommend jumping in there and checking that out tonight. He's going to be starting, I believe, his live stream on creating a new map in 2 weeks. And so his goal is to build a map from scratch in 2 weeks. And I'm driving off. I got 1 bushel in there. I can't do it. We gotta get that 1 bushel out. There we go. Crispy Gaming. Well, thank you for coming out and hanging out on the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We're kind of learning how to do this. We're learning it live. Live streaming is something that does not come natural to me, so we'll get it figured out here. And hello to Noah Pierce. We've got Sarah there from somewhere with acrylic characters. My Russian is a little bit off. My wife is from Eastern Europe, from Belarus actually, so my kids can speak more languages than I can at this point, so I gotta work on that. And it's not Sarah, I'm sorry, that's Seva. Again, my acrylic character pronunciation is poor. Still got to get those bots set up at some point. Yeah, I do. And I need the on-screen notifications and stuff as well here at some point. So as we get subscribers and stuff, I'd love to see that stuff popping up. I just see I have a window over here. We've gained a few new subscribers. We've gained 5 new channel members today. So it's just been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. We got 250 likes already. So I'm super humbled that you guys are having such a great time hanging out here today. You love trying to dodge traffic on Flint Hills. So I like to leave traffic on when I play on a map most of the time, but I had to finally disable traffic on Flint Hills because I was setting up a refill course to go and get lime from the co-op, and some dump truck just slammed into my poor 4940 so hard that I forget where I found him. He was flying off the map. So, greetings to the people joining the stream here. We got Baltic Gamer, Farming Sim. Hey, dude, welcome to the stream. You are fairly active on the Discord server as well. Barking Spiders. Can you say the name of the mod to change your quantity, liters to bushels? It's called Unit Convert Light. And that mod is, I did a video tutorial of that mod, and it has the link to the mod in the description of that video. That mod has been recently updated to resolve issues with precision farming conflicts, so definitely make sure to get the latest version of that mod. Oh boy, everybody's saying hi now. Let's try and run down this list. We got Sam Gaming. Daniel, I've caught you before. Harrison Batter, can you get Flint Hills on console? Unfortunately, no. That is a PC-only map. Let's get this grain card out of the way. Jessica, hey, how's it going? You're playing on No Man's Land, so you'll be lurking but listening. Cool. Thank you, Noah. Do I have the F11 mod? Yes, it's called Easy Development Tools, I believe. I always chuckle. Everybody just calls it the F11 mod, but for me, I use that mostly for helping me set up a series, and it's really useful to, well, I guess turn on super strength. I do use super strength when I get something stuck sometimes, but mostly so I can kind of go into flight mode, which is really useful when I'm trying to take screenshots and stuff. Hey to Eli. Looking forward to Thunder CE with UC built in. Yeah, so I tried the beta of that, and I made the mistake. I was trying that right as he was in the process of overhauling it, so everything was broke. And so I kind of gave up, and then he released a patch to it the next day and said, oh, sorry, the version that was up there wasn't working. Here you go. And I haven't had a chance to go back and try it yet, but his community extension mod is really awesome looking. I can't wait to dive into that, and I know he's been making some updates to it to support some of the precision farming stuff, and so Thundar is just an upstanding guy from a modder perspective, and I know he's super active in the modding community behind the scenes. He's always helping people out. So many people releasing mods are like, oh, and a huge shout out to Thundar for helping me get some scripts working and this and that. And so if you've never had an opportunity to talk to him, he's just a great guy. He's taken down his Facebook page and, kind of gone behind the scenes a little bit. But he's, one of those people in the community that, behind the scenes, just a great guy. Yeah, I don't like the HUD removal feature in Easy Dev Tool as much because it's mapped to the O key. And so whenever I'm driving a combine, the HUD goes on and off. And so I use the other mod. There's a mod on ModHub that's dedicated just to turning the HUD off, and I can do that with the Alt-1 key. And so that's a little bit easier to use. No more capacity for corn. Oofda. Let's see here. I guess we're moving this auger. Oh no, these are actually hooked up to the bins. I don't think moving the auger is going to help. These aren't the bins that are set up for just one crop type. We are full up on capacity. Well, hopefully we can get the last of this field into this truck here. So we're going to drive this truck back out to the field, and we're going to have to do some math to see how much we're going to get to total. Oh, we crashed into the concrete pile. What wheel do I have? I have the G29 from Logitech. John is heading back to work. Well, thanks for stopping by and watching there, bud. And Marjan is back. Cool, welcome back. Jackson, have you ever played on New Woodshire? I have played on New Woodshire. In fact, I can't remember if any of the episodes made it to YouTube, but I started recording a Let's Play on it. And I think at some point I made the decision not to run it as a series, and so there's probably maybe 5 or 6 episodes sitting on an old hard drive somewhere around here that have never seen the light of day. Do I think I'll ever play on Bucks County? Bucks County was almost my next series, and then I went with Clark Farms instead. And so at this point, it's been out for a while. I'm not sure if I'll get to it or not. It looked like an awesome map, though. So, where is the Flint Hills video? The Flint Hills video is mostly recorded. I'm in editing, so that should be what we see tomorrow. And we're just crashing into the header here. Terrible. Where did I get the J&M grain cart? Great question. I can't remember. I've had it for a while. I want to say Tired Bog Modding has a YouTube channel, and he's got all of his mods available publicly on that. So I think I got it from him, if I recall. Jessica, can I do more live streams? That is my plan. I am going to be doing live streams at a minimum once a week. I haven't set a schedule yet, but the plan is to start streaming weekly. I would like to get up to 3 streams a week, I think. Oh, we are fighting off the cough right now, though, for some reason. Where did I get my trucks from? My trucks are from 5.9's modding. I downloaded them on the mod hub, or on the Yes Mods. Do more lives. This one is really good. Well, I appreciate the feedback, Eli. I think I've gotten overwhelmingly positive feedback doing the 2 that I've done so far, so I think that this is something we're going to keep doing. Appreciate the kind words there, Bass Angler Dane. Am I ready for the Plaguer Outlaw? I am. CNH Modding has done some good mods. You know, I've got a couple of them. And what I like about his mods is he actually pays attention to all those details. And so I think that we're going to see some really good sounds on that truck. And it just looks cool. There's just so much detail there. So I'm looking forward to it. can I stream every Sunday. So weekends are hard because I've got kids. So I tend to spend most of the weekend with my family. But we may look for an opportunity to do something on weekends because I know it's easier for people to kind of hop into a stream and spend some time when you're not at work. Yeah, I can't edit out all my bad driving. That is a true statement. It's funny every time you see that little like clip in a video where it's just like, hey, it looks like he moved a couple feet. What happened? Yeah, I'm probably editing out some horrific crash. And there's another plug for my Discord server. I do occasionally post blooper reels on the Discord server just for something fun to kind of share with people. And so on the Discord server, you'll find the occasional, once every week or two, 30-second, couple-minute clip of the most catastrophic crashes that you can imagine. I flipped a couple of two combines over at the same time with Courseplay a few days back on Clark Farms. So if you want to see an upside-down Gleaner combine, yeah, I'll be posting that blooper reel tomorrow, most likely. My next tutorial, driving in Farm Sim? No. The next tutorial is going to be how to crash with style in Farm Sim. So we've got a full bin here. I'm going to hop into this tractor real quick, and we can't see how much is in the auger, but it's probably a fair amount. So if we take a quick look here, we got 4,500 bushels in this bin. I bet we could move this auger and put it in the other bin. Let's give it a shot. We'll see if it works, because I feel like we should be able to hold more than 4,000 total bushels. And I kind of want to add up how much corn we got. Whoa! What is going on? Did I not disconnect this auger? There we go. My bad. So we're going to just get this hooked up here real quick, see if I can move it over. Good old manual attach. Alright, let's see. See how much we can embarrass ourselves with our backup skills here without hitting this bin. Let's move it over. Here we go. Going. 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 Cut the wheel. Oh, we're tipping it over. We're hitting the bin. Not good. So these augers in general, are always kind of a pain in Farm Sim. This one works better than most. This is the one that was edited by Diniz Modding to have just a little bit better hitbox and things like that to dump into. If we raise this up just a smidge, drop it off here. It looks all lined up still. And it's already dumping in. Technically, we don't need a tractor hooked up to it, but what I like about this mod is that you can put the tractor right back into here and hook up the PTO here. So I'm going to try and do it without having everything get all jerked around. It looks like we moved the auger out of the way just a smidge, so I'm going to see if I can pull it back over here. And hopefully that's going to work out. And this is where you cheat just a little bit with super strength. And we're just going to grab this and pull it over here so it's all lined up. Looks pretty lined up. Maybe needs to be pulled back just a smidge. And so this is the things that you don't see in the actual videos is like, it's so incredibly hard to line that up, especially with Farm Sim mechanics, that you just want to cheat a little bit and use super strength. And I'm backing up here on chat. What's my favorite tractor brand? John Deere, hands down. See the hat? I grew up, I worked on a farm when I was a teenager, young adult, and we had older John Deere equipment, older even 20 years ago. And so that is just where my loyalty's always been. Can I do a tutorial on how to use the auger in Farm Sim? Well, we're doing it live right now. So we just backed that up, we hooked it up, and now we're going to, hopefully, back this truck up to it and dump some corn into it. And so these bins do have separate storage capacities, so MRG has outdone himself again and got the individual bins set up and working here. And so that's really cool. We filled up one full bin, and now we're already putting a couple trucks into the next one. Manual attach is the best. I agree. It's one of those mods that I use all the time. Tarek has to go. Thanks for watching the stream there, bud. Brock is from Iowa. Well, I'm from Minnesota, so not too far away. I live in Michigan now, though, so I got a lot of family in Iowa, though. My cousins, my uncle. You have this auger and can't get it to work? You have to pipe out. So when you have the tractor connected to it, you have to make sure you push O to extend the pipe so that it'll start dumping. JHG Modding is making a 1050 Grainstorm. He is, and he's going to submit it to ModHub under a rebranded name. I can't wait. The one I've got's pretty solid, but getting a new one will be cool. Have I ever played Fortnite? I have played Fortnite. Not a lot. My teenager plays Fortnite quite a bit. And we have all of our carts emptied out here. I'm going to just check the grain cart real quick and make sure that we emptied that out as well. We have. And is the combine emptied? It is. So if we take a look here, our grand total for harvesting this field is 2 bushels short of 5,800 bushels. So that is absolutely amazing. We did just this field 40 part. We were going to try and jump into some of these other fields. I think 33 and 41 were corn as well, but I think we're going to just be wrapping things up here. Let's catch up here on chat as we wind down the stream. We've got Lumberjack mod for super strength. Yeah, I just use the F11 keys right now. I usually just turn it on and leave it on because I don't pick that many things up. I used to work on a real farm about 20 years ago, Harrison, so not right now. What headphones do I have? So I'm actually using speakers. I've got such an awesome mic setup that it doesn't pick up all the sound. So I've got just cheap Amazon basic speakers set on my desk right now, but I have a really nice pair of what do they call it? We actually fell over there, folks. My bad. I have a really nice pair of Bose noise canceling headphones here that I like to use. And so I use them, but when I'm on stream, I don't know. I don't like it because I'll sit there and fidget with the headphones. And so, yeah, you guys just got the blooper reel live. Unfortunately, I'm not recording this, so I don't know how I'm going to get a copy of this. I'm only live streaming it, so. Where in Minnesota did I work? Southern Minnesota. This was 20 years ago, so I worked on a small grain farm in south central Minnesota. Where did I get the John Deere Chaser bin on Westby? That came from Old School Farming Facebook group. And catching up here. Yeah, everybody's just laughing at me literally falling over in a live stream. So, yeah, that's great. That's one of those things that will be on the internet forever. So, yeehaw. You're going to be heading to Minnesota in 3 weeks, Spicy. I might be there. We're going to be going back to visit some family. So I'm going to be going through Minnesota here in the first half of February. Cool. All right. Yeah, those chairs are dangerous, folks. You got to be careful. So with that, I think that here is the perfect time to wrap up the live stream. I really appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me today. And I have to run and take care of my kids. So stay tuned for more live streams. We'll be doing this again here maybe towards the end of this week. We might try to get another one in the evening here sometime in the next few days. So appreciate everybody coming out. That's all for today. Ketterk.